Are you watching me draw? Oh my god. Invasion of privacy alert. Are you even in this class? Sorry, I don't talk to many people. My name's Alex.
Stop! Enough. This isn't us.
We all know what it's like to have a main character moment. Driving with the windows down while your favorite song blasts throughout your car, having a late night thrilling adventure with your friends, watching fireworks on the 4th of July, sharing a romantic kiss with the love of your life. Those moments of intense yet fleeting elation gives us the amount of dopamine rush to last a lifetime. But has anyone ever wondered why we all want to be the main character so bad? Why are we so fixated on creating this dream fantasy we've all created in our heads?
In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in.
Right, class, today we're gonna get into partners. Oh my god, everybody wants me to be their partner. Guys, stop staring at me, stop. No.
Why are we being forced and injected by humanity to live our life a certain way? Is being the main character something we really want, or is it something we're being forced to want?
Hi, boys. Am I late? I was just getting coffee.
I was obsessed with animals. I still am. Like, I'm a nerd. I'm not like cool like that. So you can expect that.
For some odd reason, Gen Zs are obsessed with creating trends. First, we want to be that girl. Then we want to be an it girl. We have fashion trends like being a coconut girl, a coastal cowgirl, or an emo scene queen. Whatever lifestyle you can think of, there's a trend for it. And lo and behold, one day I found the main character trend. When I first found out about this trend regarding being the main character, I was so excited. I felt like I was waiting for this moment my entire life. And for the longest time, I really did try living my life like the main character. But soon enough, I really started to feel insecure and stupid for thinking that I could ever emulate being a main character. And one of the main reasons I felt this way was because I never really felt like any of the girls that I would read in the books or the movies that I would see. When we take a look at the media world, it's anything but practical. They capitalize on things like high school being the best and most important moments in our lives. These are the years we get in our first relationship and go to our first house party. These are the years we finally figure out what we want to do for the rest of our lives. And most importantly of all, even more important than academics or school, the ultimate high school experience always ends with the one and only prom. The amount of movies I have seen that put prom on a pedestal and make it seem like it's more important than graduation is insane. These are the things that are what truly make you feel like the main character, and if you don't experience that side of life, you're a failure. These are why so many people, including myself, were terrified of our experiences during high school, because I was so afraid of what was going to happen if I didn't experience everything I was supposed to experience during high school. God forbid we don't go to a house party and meet like some cute boy in the corner and like become best friends with him and just live out this amazing scene and moment in our life. God forbid we don't hang out with our friends every single Friday night. God forbid we don't get our dream driver's license at 16. And guess what? I just so happened to be the shy girl that never went to the parties, wasn't allowed to get my license until 18, and oh my gosh, I didn't go to prom. Sad face. Needless to say, I felt like a complete loser. When you're injected with the notion that you have to do A, B, C, and D in order to feel fulfillment in your life, it can be extremely stressful. Soon we're doing things that we didn't even want to do in the first place, all to fit in and have the ultimate experience. Because if we don't do all this stuff, we're petrified of what's going to happen and what our lives will become. In these films, we always see the protagonists living their best life and doing things we've always dreamed of. Hashtag main character currently has over 4 billion views on TikTok. That app is filled with videos upon videos of people trying or telling others how to unlock being the protagonist in your story. Being the main character also opens up the portal of romanticizing your life, which can best be described as being largely centered around finding joy, love, and peace within yourself. It's the process of structuring not only your days and routines, but how you see the world so that that you're always putting yourself in the path of beauty, which honestly is just so annoying. Like, okay, it's fine to want to romanticize your life, but let's be for real, who can actually continuously do that? Like, not everyone lives in a cute cottage with the sounds of birds waking them up and has the perfect cooked breakfast every morning. They take 10 minutes to write in their journal and then just go on a morning stroll, buy themselves flowers, maybe some coffee. Like, who has time to do that every single day? Because I know I don't. Of course, that sounds like the dream life, but let's be for real, babe. Like, that's just not feasible. I think the idea of romanticizing your life is so amazing and so cool, but it's just really hard to emulate that on a daily basis. All these routines that capitalize on living a certain way are just extremely draining, and some people can get so immersed in living this false life that they can develop main character syndrome. People with this syndrome often feel like they're always the main character and everyone around them are just like supporting characters. They tend to view their lives in rose-colored lenses and will make it their mission to make their social media pages or whatever they post seem like their lives are incredible and fantastic. These are the people who are always uploading photos, TikToks, or videos of their perfect and romanticized life. And all this does is create a domino effect, because when we see these photos and videos, a lot of us feel insecure because we don't have the amazing lives like the people on social media do. Another place where being the main character is extremely prevalent is on YouTube. There are hundreds of videos showcasing how to be the main character, what you should do, how you should act, what you should say. Trying to live the main character life can be extremely dangerous, especially to the people who will do whatever it takes to try to become the main protagonist. Jumping off buildings, breaking the law. You find yourself so wrapped up in trying to emulate this non-authentic life that you lose yourself in the process. This trend also applies to the music industry. On apps like Spotify, it's filled with playlists titled "You're the Main Character" and "The Protagonist Has Always Been You." Even I have a playlist called "You're the Main Character." One song that really encapsulated this trend was a song called "Heather" by Conan Gray. It captured the particular despair of how horrible it feels to be a side character. In the song, Conan Gray writes about how the person he is in love with Heather, a seemingly perfect girl that everyone is jealous of. The song has inspired the creation of over 1 million videos, and in many of them, teens identify the Heathers of their families and their schools, or post vintage photos of their moms who they believe were the Heathers of the time. It's hard to try to portray the main character when the main character is always supposed to have a happy ending, get the girl, or find the perfect balance in whatever they're struggling with. Like, is it the worst thing ever to just be a regular person? Why do we always feel this incessant need to be better than everyone else? What would happen if we focused on ourselves and found happiness in our daily lives? Would that really be the worst thing ever? Even though that sounds like an amazing headspace and mindset to be in, unfortunately for most of us, that won't happen. Society will forever continue to inject us with this false reality we must follow in order to have a successful life. And if we lose ourselves while trying to achieve that almost impossible dream, then so be it. Because the truth of the matter is that most of us would rather live our lives in vain in order to fit in and be the main character than be our true and authentic selves. And overall, in all honesty, we are all the main characters. We have the power to write our own story. Let's not let society and the media dictate how we choose to live our lives. We all have our own pen, so let's pick it up and write the narrative that we want, not what society wants. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up and please comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.